That's a really good question. I would have probably gone into the fire service, I think. Have you ever had a car come in that's older than anyone at Mathewsons? Frank from Ballamini. Yes, an Oldsmobile 1902. And as I said, it's lovely to see you all, but it's lovely when you go home. So, thanks very much. Right then, guys, we got a few questions that you guys have kindly sent in, and we're just about to start auction. So we'll just slowly migrate up to building out the way. However, have you ever had a car come in that you go, how on earth did this survive? Yes, we get one every auction, really, don't we? There you go, perfect. Mitsubishi Colt. That answers that question. In this auction, Mitsubishi Colt, in that order, that condition, you don't see them. You just do not see them. They didn't survive. They were built of that era, that period, late 70s, early 80s, where they're still, they weren't rust protected, put it that way, and they just rusted out. So there's a car that answers that perfectly. That's Barry from Yeovil. Absolutely perfect answer for that, Barry. Thank you. Do you think TV and YouTube have changed how people see Mathewsons? Elaine from Blythe. Yes, absolutely, Elaine. It's fast forwarded Mathewsons as a company, and we are individually more and more recognised. Very often I'll pick up the phone to ring somebody, and as soon as I say hello, they then, before I can get, it's Paul Mathewson, they then say, "Hi Paul, how are you?" Never met them before in my life, but they know my voice. So yes, it's certainly put us as a company on the map. Absolutely, yeah. One bit of advice. What's one bit of advice that you give someone bidding in their first classic car auction? Colin from Leicester. One bit of advice, Colin. Come up. You're only in Leicester. Come up. Have a look at what you think you should be buying. Have a chat. Maybe go down the local show beforehand. Have a look round. Talk to owners of such cars. You know, let's be fair. If you're 7.5 foot tall, there's not a lot of point in buying Austin Healey Sprite, is there? There's no point. It's not going to work, you know. So, and again, I use that as an example because we're stood next to one. So, you know, I can get in and out of these and I mean just, I sort of crawl out, I fall out. When you're in them, you're okay, no problem. It's the getting in and out, mainly the out. But anyway, talk to people who own them, run them, clubs, and just get a bit of knowledge, really. So, good question. If you take any car from the showroom for a weekend away, which would it be and where would you go? Dan from Ruston. That's a really good question, that, Dan, because I don't tend to do much.
Right guys, sorry for interrupting your video. Thank you very much for your continued support, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's completely free, but obviously helps us out an awful lot, and allows you guys and us to keep creating these videos, and obviously for you to watch them. So yeah, thank you very much. I'll let you get back to the video.
I'll tell you what it would be. It would either be, with one end of the spectrum or the other, it would either be lovely Bentley there, which I sold yesterday, yeah, which I would just enjoy myself, lovely. Or it would be that three-wheeler Morgan down the bottom that I fell in love with last week. It really would depend on, and where would I go? I wouldn't go far if it was a three-wheeler Morgan, that's for sure. If it was a Bentley, I'd probably pick a long-distance journey and enjoy every mile of it. So there you are. But as I say, it's a Bentley this week, and it would be something, I don't know, maybe TR6 next week. I'm quite bothered. Not that we do this sort of thing, but I'm lucky that work is hobby and we're surrounded by nice objects, you know, so that's handy. Have you ever had a car come in that's older than anyone at Mathewsons? Frank from Ballamini. Yes, an Oldsmobile 1902. Lovely. Up the road there, 1902. That just trumps father. So that's the oldest car, I think. We did have a 1907, I think, Rover last year. But I think that's probably the oldest car we've had. Full stop, I think. Wow. So that's that. If you weren't working in a classic car trade, what do you think you'd all be doing instead? That's Jess from St Albans. Jess, I think That's a really good question. I would have probably gone into the fire service, I think. As a kid, it was something that I had a bit of an interest in, and I think I'd have probably gone down that road. The only downside, we lived in the middle of nowhere, so I think by the time I'd have got to the fire station, I'd have missed it. So it didn't quite pan out for me at that time. Interestingly, though, I did put Charlie through the fire cadets last year. You could enrol in a program for juniors to do the fire cadet course, of which he triumphed, and he got cadet of the years. So that was good, wasn't it? So I thought he might be a bit more interested and go down that road. It wasn't for him really, but anyway, we'll move back up here because he's going to start in a minute. What's your favourite sound? A proper engine roar or a quiet, smooth ride? I like an exhaust and an induction note, so it's going to be an engine roar on that question. I love something, not in the modern day type stuff. It's boring, isn't it, really? But I love nothing more than a TR6 when you put your foot down and you get that snore under the bonnet, that bit of roar. I prefer to hear it this end rather than that end, to be quite truthful. Are there any types of vehicles you wish more people would bring in? Colin from York. To be honest, Colin, we're really, really lucky. We get a terrific variety of entries every month. So, are there any more? We couldn't handle any more. But no, we get a real good cross-section. You know, from 1902 Oldsmobile this time to a 2018, 19, whatever it might be, Mazda, you know, so, and everything in between. So no, we're very, very lucky. Which car brand do you think has the most loyal following when it comes to classic owners? Mike in Sheffield. It's probably going to be the Ford lads, isn't it? Ford guys are very much Ford through and through, aren't they? And I think that's really because you can buy Grandma a new Fiesta, can't you? And she doesn't look out of place. And then once you turn into your teenage years and all the rest of it, you could have a fast Ford. They tick all the boxes, don't they? They just tick all the boxes. So whether you like them, know them, they really do. They really do. So I think it's probably going to be the Ford guys, really. What's one job around the auction you all try to avoid? Lynn from Newquay. One job we all try and avoid. I don't know the answer to that one, to be honest, Lynn. I think we all look forward to viewing period ending. We love to see you all, it's great. But after 3 or 4 days and a couple of thousand people, and us saying a very similar thing, day in, day out, we love auction day, really, where there's no public on site and we can get down to business, really. You know, we are used as a museum during that viewing period, and as I said, it's lovely to see you all, but it's lovely when you go home. So thanks very much. So I think that's the bit that we probably all go, oh, it's viewing next week. Anyhow, there you are. So that brings us to a conclusion for now. We better get on to the business end of the job. So I shall sign off. Over and out. 4,600 pounds. There it goes. Thank you. 14 shares, 47. That's what you will.